get a stone from Jasmine?
I got one.
You do? Okay. First look, we just, I haven't talked to her at all today, so I want to face you until time off. Are you going away anywhere? We're actually going next week. We're going to Costa Rica, so we're trying to really good deal on living Celsius. Nice. A couple excursions. It'll be a little warmer. Yeah. You know what? It's not 45 up there. I don't want to face the crowd. I'm talking because I want to see the bride. But there's a couple of excursions that was part of the package. There's a zip line tour, there's whitewater rafting, kayaking, a volcano hike. Yeah, it's just a
good friend of mine, he's only a lot older than me, but he said, we just got back from so now we're going to go to Costa Rica for 6 months. I'm like, what? Wow. Oh my. Nice. Yeah. He must have bought a place down there, so I guess he'll be down there half a year. Wow.
Must be nice.
Well, it's better. He's from up north of Chicago, so I guess better place to be in the winter time. But yeah, he and his wife are both retired colonels from the Army, so
they're doing okay.
So he's going up. I said, okay. I guess you have an extra bed. you love that guy up there? Yes? You love this woman down
I
here?
most certainly do.
Of all the things that we'll say in here today, of all the visiting and food and drink, keep your mind on that one idea, that we are here as a celebration of love. Just the love that they declared that they have for each other. So good afternoon. We're gathered here today not to witness the beginning of what will be, but rather to celebrate something that already is. It's not within our power to come here today to create this marriage because we cannot. But we do come to celebrate with these two lovers something wonderful that's happened in their lives. Of course, I get to begin by asking this very important question. Who is it that escorts this lovely bride to her room today? Her mother.
Hi. Oh, I can't kiss you yet.
Not yet.
Thanks, Dad.
I almost did.
I know. I guess
Do you take this line?
I'm going to do something.
Yeah, take her flowers.
Oh.
Hey, Dad, come back up here a second. She thought you walked away a little too fast.
I thought so too.
Sorry.
There you go. Hold hands.
I've never done this before.
I hope not.
Okay.
How beautiful.
I can tell it in his eyes.
Oh, thank you for that.
Yep.
Beautiful.
We hold that marriage is a supreme sharing of experience, an adventure, the most intimate of human relationships. It's a joyous union of two people whose camaraderie and mutual understanding has flowered into something we call romance. Today, Katie and Kevin proclaim their love not only to each other and to their wedding party and to you all, but to the world at large. And I know that you come here today and you wish them joy. Yes, you wish them joy? Yes? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, before we go any further, it is extremely important that we take a moment to recognize from where the love comes.
My legs are shaking.
Okay? So,
Show that.
She passed away.
oh, your dad was over. They're all on one side. I get it. I get it. And your mom's here, right? Yes. So all the love's over here.
I'm shaking so much.
For them to stand here and hold hands, and to proudly exchange their vows and make promises to live their lives together. It began with a lot of commitment early on. Someone first loved this beautiful woman. From their first days, her first breaths, all the way up till today, and they will continue to love her. And this man, he was loved and continues to be loved. This is a moment when we need to recognize the impact that our love for not only our children, but all the children that are around us. Because when we love our kids, and they grow up to be healthy, loving adults themselves, when they meet the right person as these two have, something special can happen. So we want to take this moment to recognize parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, anyone that's been in their lives. Those that are here now, and those that have gone on for what God has next. Because even when we leave this earth, what we leave behind is a culmination of our love. And that's represented here today. You all chose the coldest day of the month to get
They're going to come up and put their stones in the
Are they?
parents.
From the parents to that.
And so now we're going to have the parents come forward. All of you had earlier put some stones here. We're going to have the parents now come forward to place theirs here in the vessel.
Yeah. Not more down there.
Stop shaking.
Is it because you're holding on to your man or you're just cold?
Get back there.
They're just fighting the veil over there. We know that you'll always be there for them just as you've been there to this point. And we want to remind them, that even after they have their own lives as husband and wife, that when they call you and ask for advice, it just honors you. They don't always have to take your advice, but it sure is good to ask. So we thank you for all you've done today and all you'll do in their lives. Thank you all. And the first reading they've chosen for today is I Carry Your Heart by E.E. Cummings. I carry your heart with me.
I carry it in my heart.
I am never without it.
Anywhere I go, you go, my dear. And whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling.
I fear no fate.
For you are my fate, my sweet.
I want no world.
For beautiful, you are my world, my true.
And that you are whatever the moon has always met, and whatever the sun will always sing is you. Here's the deepest secret nobody knows.
Here is the root of the root, and the bud of the bud, and the sky of the sky of a tree called life, which grows higher than the soul can hope, where mind can hide.
And this is a wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart.
I carry it in my heart.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
The second thing that they chose for me to read today is a passage called Union by Robert Fulghum. You've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you've been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in the car or over a meal during long walks. All those sentences that began with when we're married and continued with I will and you will and we will. Those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe. And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word of it. Look at one another and remember this moment. This also warm moment. Remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher. You've learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you'll still say a few words that take you across the threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. Who has the rings for the couple? Let me hold on to them. Sure. Actually, we're going to do something. Hold on to them a second. I want to ask a question. Hold on to them. I want to do something a little different. Now, it says in here, vows.
I emailed them to them in.
You did?
Yes.
Or which ones? Do you remember the type that they were? Were they unique ones or one of the standard sets?
Stay forward.
If I know a little bit of it, I remember most of them.
It's a whole stay forward. It ends with you're my best friend and I love you.
Use the standard from Starman, sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Come with me.
Nice, guys.
Come up here. You show the rings today.
Yeah.
He holds the rings this couple will wear for the rest of their lives and symbolize the love they have for each other and love we celebrate here today.
That's all.
And Before I say a few words over these rings, I'd like you all, this couple would like you all to send your heart. I want them each time to say touch those rings. Don't think of how important it was for them to be here at the time of this day. So let's all let these rings be symbols. They remind us like stars in the earth and universe. They remind us of all things that are good. Let us all bless that these rings would signify unity and joy in love commitment. We'll grant that the love that these two have may now and always be as unending as these rings. Place it halfway on. I'm stand back here so repeat after me. I, Kevin,
I, Kevin,
take you, Katie,
take you, Katie,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
in rich times and poor,
in rich times and poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to honor,
to love and to honor,
and to cherish unconditionally.
and to cherish unconditionally.
Forsaking all others,
Forsaking all others,
I'll be faithful to you.
I'll be faithful to you.
And with this ring,
And with this ring,
take you as my wife.
I take you as my wife.
Can he move the other one for you?
Mm-hmm. Actually, it's the wrong way.
Come.
Let me just pull it off.
Go ahead. My hand is stuck. Oh, okay, it's back.
It's
I got you.
Those rings were meant to stay on.
Is this ring? Can't we send it halfway on?
Repeat after me. I, Katie,
I, Katie,
take you, Kevin,
take you, Kevin,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
richer or poorer,
richer or poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to honor,
to love and to honor,
and to cherish unconditionally,
and to cherish unconditionally,
forsaking all others,
forsaking all others.
I'll be faithful to you,
I'll be faithful to you.
and with this ring,
And with this ring,
I be wed. How's that feel? Pretty good?
yeah. Fix it.
If you fly away,
It's already flown. It's already flown off once.
isn't she a beautiful bride? Yeah. It's all about you, my dear. It's all about you. Now Kevin's mother will read the next selection.
Come on, Mama. You got it, Mama. You're good. I did not.
The Art of Marriage by Wilford A. Peterson. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once each day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is forming a circle. A love that gathers in the whole family. It is speaking words of appreciation, intimacy, gratitude, in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It beautiful. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mama.
Now, as you all walk in and you put the individual stones in the container, and then parents put theirs in, and some gals put some in as well. As a symbol of their coming together, of sharing ideals, visions, and choosing a life together, they're going to step over to that table and they're going to each pour sand into the vessel. Their sand will surround what you put in there. And their love surrounds them.
So that veil surrounds my head.
Go ahead. Take that time.
Pour a little, and you pour a little. At first, they each individually poured, just as when they first met, it was a little of his idea, a little of her idea. But as time goes on, they began to pour together. They found unison in their thoughts and their ideas.
Yes. Anyway.
He's messier than pouring it in than she is.
Go ahead.
It's a good idea with stones.
Thank you.
That's Kevin's idea.
Come on. Pour it up.
So graceful.
Fighting for it.
This is how it usually goes anyway.
Cards of all future cards.
Whoa, 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 kill her. Go ahead. Finish it. Maybe. All the way up.
Good? That was fun.
Help! Help!
One of the things I want to remind this couple, and it's sort of a reminder to all of us that are here today, you know, when we're in a relationship, when we're very close to somebody, it seems the closer we are to them, the more of a heated discussion we can get into sometimes about who's right and who's wrong. And that's very natural in a loving relationship. But I want all of us to take away today, especially the couple, this one line to remember, because it serves us all very well.
The woman is always right.
When you're in the midst of when you're in the midst of a conversation or an argument, we should all think to ourselves, is it more important to be right at that moment or in love for the rest of our lives? And I want to remind us all that it's always more important to be in love. Yes, right feels good, but being in love is more enduring. It's really what counts. So remember to treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you and all of your guests here together today. Give the highest priority to the respect that this marriage deserves. And as I said, in those times when there might be a little bit of a shadow over the marriage, just hold on. I think there's a lost art in this country and maybe in the world about the whole concept of just holding on. Because if there's one thing that God above has shown us, is that there's always sunshine after the rain. And that's something all of us need to remember. Lastly, I want you two to show up for each other. Everyone here came today and showed up for you. And in the marriage, you can show up for each other. When one's folding clothes to the dryer, the other can just stand there and chat. When one of you is doing some yard work, the other can come out with some iced tea. When one of you wants to read a book and the other wants to turn in, one should put their shoulder on the head, your head on the shoulder of the other, and just nap while the other one reads. Showing up in marriage is everything. And they've showed up to this point, and we have every confidence that they will be there by each other's side until they grow very, very old together. So, was it your intention to come here today to ask this lovely woman to be your wife? Yeah.
Yes.
He said yes. And was it your intent to ask this man to be your husband?
Yes.
And do they have all of your blessings today?
Yes.
Based on that. Based on their blessings and the love that you have for each other, and all the hopes and dreams of your family and everyone who loves you, it gives me great joy to announce that you are now Mrs. Katie and Mr. Kevin Spalding. And if this lovely woman will allow, you may kiss her. Would you all stand up?
Two on yours. These are beautiful.
I know.
These are gorgeous.
Did everyone complain because it's so cold?
No, we got them out there later. I mean, like, we got them out there and like we started right away. Hold the door.
Come here, buddy.
There's a lot of heat in